This is MasonWebTV, powered by HCC.
The following presentation on MasonWebTV, powered by HCC, is being brought to you by Hood Canal Communications, committed to providing quality services that exceed customer expectations in voice, video, data, and customer service, keeping our community connected since 1934. Mason County Public Health and Human Services Prevention Education Partners Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition. Mason PUD 3, connecting our community with safe, reliable, economical, and sustainable services 24/7. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge. Mason County Public Utility District Number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, proudly serving the Hood Canal in Mason County since 1935. The Port of Shelton, promoting possibilities and providing economic benefit to our community. And Mason Health, united community, empowered people, exceptional health.
Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to Kelso High School, the gymnasium. This is the boys' round, play-in round of the District 4, 3A boys basketball tournament. We're joining at the 4:20 mark of the second quarter, and Kelso leads 29-10. And here's a three on the way, and in. Who was that, number 5? That was Anthony Robertson with a three, making it 32-10. And a turnover right away on the...
That's 6 points for Anthony Robertson.
I know what's going on. I've got it backwards. Hold on a second here, Jerry. That's what's going on here. Yeah, this is not a good idea. I tried to get them to push us back to 6:30, and they would not do this. Hold on a second. Let's see if I got this all right here. What was that? Okay, now we're back to normal.
That's only the 4th turnover on the Kelso Highlanders.
All right, so here are the Highclimbers. Jeremy Myers with the ball. Over to Bennett Henry. Hands it back to Myers. Over the far corner, Phipps down to guard. Mason guard shuffles it, tried to shuffle it, turned it back over, and here come the lads on the other way. Nice move in a ball that's short. That was Owen Dahl. And here come the Highclimbers, trailing by a bunch. Phipps driving baseline, had it rejected out of bounds by Alex Dieter. It stays in the Highclimbers' hands. 3:19 to go here, second quarter. 32-10 is our score. Thanks for putting up with us traveling from Vancouver to Kelso. Here's a baseline inbounds to Bennett Henry. And a quick pass down to Mason guard, one-on-one. He's going to put it up, missed the shot, rebound pulled down by the lads. Number 23, that's Reese White. Coming back the other way. White's going to go hook it into the corner. Nice no-look pass down to the baseline. White puts it up short. Draws a foul on the Highclimbers.
What a beautiful pass by number 5, Anthony Robertson.
And the foul went on whom here? Sam Parsons picked up his 3rd personal foul. Somewhere I lost my pencil, Jerry. There it is. No, I got it. No problem. It's right here. And he's short on the first one is White. Carter Garcia checks back into the ball game for the Highclimbers, replacing Sam Parsons. He's got 3 personal fouls. Second free throw by White is good. He's 33-10.
He's 4 for 6 from the foul line.
Jeremy Myers bringing the ball up the middle of the court. Going to work over to the left side, lays a pass down to Phipps. Phipps to the bucket, puts it up, popped out, rebound pulled down by the Highlanders, number 2. That's Huntley. Huntley back the other way. Here's White to the foul line elbow. Try to lace a pass down low. Ball's poked free, fight for it, saved inbounds. Here's White going to work. Gets it across the paint to Eastman, and a 3 on the way and in. That's Robertson How many threes does he have, Jerry?
That's his third.
His third three, and it's 36-10. Highclimbers in big hole, and a pass down low trying to get Bennett Henry down on the box on the left side. So not deflected out of bounds. It'll be Highclimber ball. Baseline inbounds, Myers. Left of the backboard. It's going to trigger the play. In it goes to guard, and a little no-look pass on that give and go doesn't work. Picked off by Huntley. Huntley going to go the other way. In right to the bucket. He took a hard hit. No whistle. Rebound, however, goes to Phipps for the Shelton. Myers up the near side to Garcia. Stolen away by Huntley. Huntley will leave it there for Dahl. Back to Huntley over to the opposite side. Here's White. Hands it off. Robinson, three again. That's short. Rebound goes to Mason Guard. Handed off to Jeremy Myers up the far sidelines. Minute 45 to go here in the half. Here's Jeremy Myers trying to find some space. Carter Garcia directing some traffic back to Myers. Up top to Guard. Jukes and jives. 12 on the shot clock for Phipps now. He'll step back looking for Guard. Tight defense. Shovels it to Guard. Guard bangs over a man, and that's an offensive foul. One guy says... well, they're going to say that's not a charge. It's going to be a blocking foul. One said it was blocking. The other said it was a charge, and they're going to go with the blocking foul.
He looked like he was moving a little bit on that. I think it was a good call.
Anthony Robinson with his second personal foul. That'll send, that does not send Guard to the free throw line. That'll be baseline inbounds and reset of the shot clock. 1:26 to go, second quarter, 36 for Kelso, 10 for Shelton. Baseline inbounds right of the backboard. Myers will trigger the play, gets it in the near corner. Three on the way by Phipps. That's off, rebound, tapped out of bounds. It'll go off a Guard. Bronson Miller actually got to it, but was on the baseline in line.
And that's the biggest lead of 26 points by Kelso.
Here's White in the front court for the Landers. He'll hand it off. And nearly taken away as Miller tried to make a move. Down to White on the box. Going to spin baseline on Henry. Henry staying right there with him. Out it goes to Eithman. He missed the shot. Rebound pokes all the way out to White. White goes to the bucket, misses a shot, and Bennett Henry will gather that rebound in for the Highclimbers. Here's Phipps with it in the front court. Elbow three. No. Rebound goes to Dahl. Owen Dahl. No look down to Miller. Miller's going to draw a foul on Bennett Henry. 5 fouls on the Highclimbers.
And that's his first of Bennett Henry.
That does send Bronson Miller to the free throw line for a couple of free throws. First one short, he'll get another one. 36-10. Have the Highclimbers even scored in this quarter, Jerry?
Yes.
Okay.
2 points.
2 points, all right. They're going to technical foul on Braden Phipps. That'll be one on him. I think they're going to have a technical foul on the shirt. No, I'll see. Bronson Miller missed both free throws. Now you got 2 technical free throws coming for the Highlanders.
Yeah, Bronson Miller so far has 5 points. 1 3, 1 2.
And Huntley will take the technical free throws, and he'll get the first one. He'll get another one. Sorry, folks. Just bumping into things. There's the second one goes in. So it makes it 38-10. 37.1 seconds remain here in the first half. It'll be Kelso ball after the technical foul. High post feed way outside. Goes to Miller. Miller holds the ball. Going to take a drive into the paint. Nice pass down low off the glass and in. 2 points for Eastham. Number 20. And it's a 30-point to Kelso lead, 40-10. Jeremy Myers with the ball. Tried to get it to Bennett Henry, and it's knocked out of bounds by Bronson Miller. It'll be Highclimber ball back court, sideline inbounds. 11.6 seconds remain in the half. And here's Myers trying to go to the hoop, kick it out to Garcia. Garcia's going to drive right to the bucket, lay it up and in. And that'll be the half. Kelso 40, Shelton 12. We'll take a timeout and be back. Jerry will give us some the recap of what we missed to this point. We'll also hear from Daryl White as well. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
There's so many great things about life in Mason County, and Hood Canal Communications is proud to be one more. Headquartered in Union, we offer the speed and reliability your family needs, backed by hometown service and support. Whether you need to just check email or power all those Wi-Fi devices around your home, HCC has the right package for you. Stop by one of our friendly offices, call or visit hcc.net to learn more. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected.
Vape companies have a history of targeting teens. Now that they've been caught red-handed marketing to minors in Washington state and forced to pay millions in a major lawsuit, when it comes to your health, choose what matters. Choose you. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
If you're enjoying this broadcast, please give us a like on your favorite social media. Use the handle @MasonWebTV to find us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Blue Sky Social. Subscribe and follow Mason Web TV so you never miss anything. Also, thank our sponsors who are helping make this broadcast possible. They include Mason County Public Utility District Number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, proudly serving the Hood Canal in Mason County since 1935.
Share HCC love and save. For a limited time, when you refer a friend to Hood Canal Communications, you both get a $50 account credit, and your friend gets free installation. That's right, $50 for you, $50 for them, plus waived install fees. New customer activation required, and some restrictions may apply. Share the love, share the savings, share HCC. Don't wait. Visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481 today.
At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, we see champions everywhere we look. In every sport, on every court, we're building a foundation to ensure all athletes are safe, supported, and strengthened. At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, ending abuse is not just our job. It's our promise.
This presentation on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being brought to you by Hood Canal Communications, committed to providing quality services that exceed customer expectations in voice, video, data, and customer service, keeping our community connected since 1934. Mason County Public Health and Human Services Prevention Education Partners Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition. Mason PUD 3, connecting our community with safe, reliable, economical, and sustainable services 24/7. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge. Mason County Public Utility District Number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, proudly serving the Hood Canal in Mason County since 1935. The Port of Shelton, promoting possibilities and providing economic benefit to our community. And Mason Health, united community, empowered people, exceptional health.
Well, it's halftime here in Kelso. The Kelso Highlanders leading the Shelton Highclimbers at 40-12. And since I got here about 4 minutes ago, okay, maybe about 10, but 4 game time minutes ago, Jerry's been keeping the stats diligently. And Jerry, what can you tell us about that, what looked like a pretty bad first quarter?
Well, unfortunately, Shelton had 14 turnovers. Kelso had 4.
Wow.
The shooting percentages, we're looking at 48% for Kelso. They were 13 for 27 13 for 27, 6 for 12 from three-point land.
Wow.
And
let me see, 6 for 12. That makes 50% from beyond the arc?
yeah.
Okay, I'd take that any day. Okay. Go ahead, Jerry.
And they're 8 for 12 from the foul line for 66%, which is not too bad. Kelso had 16 rebounds. They had 12 assists and 4 steals, compared to Shelton that had 8 rebounds, 2 assists, and 1 steal. The leading rebounder for the Highclimbers is Mason Guard with 2 and Bennett Henry with 2. We had several that had 1 rebound. Jeremy Myers had 1, Sam Parsons had 1, Fletcher Henry and Braden Phipps all had 1. For assists, we had 1 assist from Carter Garcia and 1 from Bennett Henry. Steals, we had 1 steal, and that was Sam Parsons. Now, for the Kelso Scotties, or the Kelso Lads, however you want to call it, they had 16 rebounds compared to our 8 from the 8 from Shelton. The leading rebounder for the Highclimbers was, for the
Highlanders.
Highlanders was Brandon Miller with 4. Owen Fraley had 4. Carter Huntley had 3. And we had several that had 1 each. Owen Dahl had 1. Alex Dieter, Anthony Robinson, and Reese White. For steals, like I mentioned, the Highclimbers had 1. The Highlanders, the Kelso Highlanders, had 4. They were led by Carter Huntley with 2. Bronson Miller had 1, and Brody Dieter had 1. The other thing is the Highclimbers, the Shelton Highclimbers, were 1 for 5 from the foul line for 20%. They did have, like I said, 14 turnovers compared to Kelso's 4. The other thing that kind of hurt them is they couldn't buy a basket. And they give them credit. They missed some pretty good shots, but they were 5 for 21 from the field for 24%, 1 for 9 from three-point land.
Okay, Jerry, I want you to run down the scoring for us, because I usually take care of that, but since I wasn't
I
here,
could sure do that. I could sure do that.
Just run them down as you go.
I will. Okay. Sam Parsons had 6 points. Fletcher Henry had 2. Braden Phipps had didn't have any points. Jeremy Myers didn't have any points. Trevor Gott, no points. Mason Guard had 2 points.
Juan Garcia had at least 2.
So if you add that up, 8, 10. I made a mistake. Sorry about that.
Well, 9, 11. You got hold on. Carter Garcia, I know why he's got 2 points, because I saw that. Carter Garcia, number 12, Jerry?
Yeah, yes.
2.
And Carter Garcia had 2, so that adds up to 12. Thank you. Okay.
All right, now let's go
with Kelso.
Yeah.
All right.
Just start at the top and work your way down.
I'm going to do that. Right. 0. Bronson had 2.
2 points?
5 points.
5 points, okay.
Owen Dahl had 8 points. He had 2 3-pointers, 2 for 2 from the foul line. Carter Huntley had 2 for 2 from the foul line. Fraley didn't have any points. Alex had 2. Anthony Robinson was 3 for 6 from. He had 9 points. Number 15 did not play. Bryson Eastham had 2. Reese White is the leading scorer. He had 4 2-pointers, so that's 8. And he was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4 for 6 from the foul line. So that gives him 8 and 4. He had 12. So let's add that up. 13, 15, 17, 26, 28, 40.
All right. Well, there we go. Thank you, Jerry.
Would you like me to repeat anything?
No, that's good. We're about ready to hit the third quarter right now.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Thank you, Daryl, for doing a good job. As always, I can always count on you for being so accurate. Thank you, buddy.
So the Highclimbers will start the third quarter with the ball. Here's Jeremy Myers on the far sidelines, trying to find some space. Finds it down to Fletcher Henry into the corner for Parsons. It goes in. Sam Parsons. And here come the Landers. This is Dieter. Hands it off to Robinson. Robinson, well, I guess was blocked. And here comes the Climbers. Climbers and the Landers. Mason Guard with the ball. Near side. This is Parsons trying to find some space. Gets it back to Guard. Draws a double team. Guard gets the ball back. Going to go right down to the basket. Up fakes once and brought some guys on top of him with foul. That sends Mason Guard to the free throw line. Bronson Miller picked up his first and the first team foul in the third quarter for the Landers. Sends Mason Guard to the free throw line. Got the first one.
All net.
Something that Mason has struggled early in the season with is his free throw shooting. He's gotten better here as of late. Second free throw coming for Mason Guard. He missed that one. Phipps taps it, but is tracked down by Dieter. Comes Dahl over to the near side, handed off, and this is Farley. 3 on the way and off. Rebound, Phipps had it, lost it. It'll be off of, they'll say off of Dieter, so it's Highclimber ball. I find it interesting that ESPN is here, Jerry. I'm just kidding. They really aren't. Here's Jeremy Myers to Mason Guard, way outside. Looking for Parsons. He'll hand it off to Sam. Look it to the foul line, big jump step. Try to make some contact. He'll leave it up top to Fletcher Henry. And now here is Phipps. Phipps will hook it to Henry. Henry with a jumper. That's off. Rebound pulled down by Kelso's Alex Dieter. Here comes Dahl to Dieter. Tried to split a double team. Finds the cutter. Reverse layup up and in by Farley. Makes it 42-16. 6:20 to go, third quarter. Here's Myers to the three-point arc. Gets it down to Phipps on the box. Draws a double team. Out jumps his defender. Puts it up and in. That his first bucket, Jerry?
That is his... Yeah, that is his first bucket. Mm-hmm.
All right, here's the Landers. Nice pick and roll going down. They just can't complete as the ball rolls into the hands of Farley. Then out to Robinson. He's stripped by Myers out of bounds.
I'm impressed with number 5, Robinson. He is quick.
It'll be baseline inbounds for the Landers. Farley will trigger the play, left of the backboard. Throws it up top. And this is Owen Dahl with the ball. Near side to, who's that? That's Miller. And an extra pass down low, ball's free, and there's a jump ball called. And that stays with the Landers. Baseline inbounds, left of the backboard again.
No turnover.
Miller will inbounds it, get it in. And the shot clock went off, but the ball was already in the air. Missed the 3. And here come the Highclimbers. Myers with the ball. Finds a lane. He'll kick it into the corner. Parsons for 3. Yeah, it's off. Rebound Guard had it, lost it. Picked up by Farley. Farley's going to, nice idea. Tried to bounce a pass to Dieter, and it went off his hands out of bounds, but a good idea to try and bring off the one-man defender. Just couldn't connect. 5:18 to go here, third quarter. 42-18 is their score. Mason Guard's going to drive in, step on the brakes, and draw a foul on the floor, they say. And that'll go on Fraley. It's his second personal, second team foul. Oh, they said it was on the floor, but they're going to send Mason Guard to the free throw line. Got the first one. He'll get another one. 5:10 to go, third quarter. 42-19 is our score. Kelso with the lead. Shelton with Mason Guard at the free throw line.
And Mason Guard is 3 for 6 from the foul line.
The stoppage of play here. We get a little bit of a warning from the referee to a couple of guys. Owen Dahl with the ball, middle of the court, on the dribble. Over to Dieter. Near side now, and it's Fraley. 3 on the way by Dahl, in and out. Rebound corralled by the Highlanders, but the outlet is deflected out of bounds off the hands of a Lander. Reese White returns, and Carter Huntley as well for the Landers. We do have a timeout on the floor. I'll keep it here. Go ahead, Jerry.
The Highclimbers have had a good quarter. They have outscored Kelso 8-2 in this quarter. So there must have been a good pep talk there at halftime, and they're not giving up.
Nor should they.
Huh?
Nor should they.
No, they should not, and they're hustling.
There you go.
Thanks.
Now maybe you can hear better.
Okay.
4:50 to go here in the third quarter. Kelso 42, Shelton 20. The Landers will have the ball coming out of the timeout, I believe.
Now that's an interesting, somebody almost fell there.
I guess it's the Highclimber ball coming out of timeout. There's Jeremy Myers. Down it goes to Mason Guard. He is the straddle of Braden Phipps. And a foul called on the Landers.
That's
Dieter,
on number 4.
Yeah, Dieter picked up his third personal. Checking into the ball game will be number 20, Bryson Eastham. Baseline inbounds for the Highclimbers. Inbounds goes from Myers to Guard. Guard puts it up. Missed the shot but drew the foul, so Mason Guard back to the free throw line. And it's 5 for the game, 3 in this quarter. And the foul went on Owen Dahl, his first. 4th team foul on Kelso. Guard missed the first free throw. He'll get another one. Second free throw is off. Phipps taps the ball and controls it. Puts it up with a little fadeaway. Goes in. Braden Phipps. 4 points for him. Kelso right back quickly. Here's Huntley with the ball. Nice pass. And Huntley gets the ball back. Over it goes to Robinson. Robinson's going to try and get by Phipps. And off to, this is going to be Dahl. Dahl had the ball kicked. It'll be a Kelso ball with a reset of the shot clock. But we do have a technical foul on number 5 for Kelso. Anthony Robinson picked up the technical. That'll be his third. That'll send Braden Phipps to the free throw line on the technical free throws. 20 points Kelso lead. Make it 19.
Each team has 1 technical foul.
Second free throw. Spins in. Make it 42-23. Is that right? 24. That's what I thought. Okay. Just making it correct in my head, everyone.
Yeah, Braden Phipps is 2 for 4 from the foul line.
Here's Jeremy Myers crossing midcourt. Up top, and the ball's stolen. Nice little play, and a dunk on the other end by Reese White. Off the steal by Huntley, I believe.
It was.
And here is Myers. Into the corner to Parsons. He'll drive baseline, pulls up there, missed it. Rebound, Fletcher Henry. One dribble turnaround jumper for Fletcher. No, rebound goes to White, and he'll bring it up. White challenging guard, drives in, kicks it out to Dahl. Dahl goes baseline, draws a foul on Myers.
And that is his first. Or they got him for 2?
They have him for 2. Jerry, you missed one.
What?
That's all right.
Sorry.
It's okay.
They are the scorekeepers.
Bennett Henry steps into the ball game for the Highclimbers, as does Sharky French. Baseline inbounds. And here is Huntley. Left alone is Robinson for 3. No. Rebound cracked down by White. White's going to attack again. Had it stripped in. It goes right to guard. Here's Sharky French. Sharky up top, draws a double team over to guard. Mason up fakes once. Going to go to the box. Spins in the middle. Up fakes again. Steps by the defender. Puts it up and in.
What a beautiful move.
Yeah.
What? Wow.
Here's a quick little hit back by Owen Dahl. Give him 10 points. And it's a 20-point Kelso lead, 46-26. Here's the Mason guard having a little bit of trouble with the pass. Guess you could actually have White in there. Here's Carter Garcia, who checked in, and over to Sharky French. And there's going to be a whistle as guard kind of got tangled up, and a foul is drawn on Carter Huntley. That's the first on Huntley.
Yep.
That does send Mason guard to the free throw line because the Landers have 5 personal fouls. Mason is living at the free throw line in this quarter. Got the first one. He'll get another one. Next free throw by guard. It's 2:38 to go, third quarter. Got them both.
Yep. 5 for 10 from the foul line for Mason guard.
46-28, 2:35 to go here, third quarter. Here's White with the ball for Kelso. He's going to pull up at the foul line with a jumper over Garcia. Missed the shot. Here is Sharky French back the other way. And over to guard. Mason stops, laces it down to Bennett Henry, right to the hoop, up and in.
Nice pass from Mason guard.
Owen Dahl, nice little move, getting by the defense, trying to go coast to coast. Had it blocked by Phipps, but there's going to be a foul on Phipps, I believe. No, it's going to go on the Mason guard. That's the first on Mason.
Yep.
Second team foul. Fletcher Henry will step back in, replacing Mason guard for the Highclimbers. Nice hand for the from the crowd that's here. Oh, I see Andy Conklin's right down there, Jerry.
Yeah, I just talked to him a little before the game.
Inbounds. Goes to Dahl. Dahl dribbling on the perimeter here. He's going to drive and step back for 3 at the top, and in and out. Rebound tapped and then controlled by Phipps. Here comes Sharky French up the far sidelines. Minute 50 to go, third quarter. Here's Phipps with the ball. Jab steps a couple of times looking for Henry. Cross court it goes to Carter Garcia. Up top to Fletcher Henry. Now over to Phipps. He's going to try to go baseline, behind the back dribble, right to the bucket with a finger roll. It drops in. Phipps with 8 points in the quarter. And it makes it 46-32. Here's Owen Dahl on the far side, drive the foul line, spin back, and he'll leave it there for Etham. And down it. Oh, what a nice little drive.
Etham
with a basket. And turnover on the Highclimbers there on the inbounds.
Now that's the 15th turnover for the Highclimbers compared to 7 for Kelso.
1:18 to go, third quarter, 48-32 is their score. Right, Kelso with the lead in the ball. Here's White with it in the far corner. He's got to spin by. Oh, they're going to say he hooked Henry. And he's looking at the ref like, I don't think so there, sir. And that's White's first. And the offensive foul, they do not shoot on the offensive fouls, just so people realize that. 5 team fouls on the Landers. Here's Bennett Henry. Carter Garcia now. Trying to draw the defense out, gets to the top, bounces it over to Sharky French. Sharky to Bennett Henry. Now back to Sharky. Sharky into the corner to Phipps. Down it goes to Bennett Henry. Draws a double team turnaround hook. Goes off. Rebound pulled down by Huntley. Huntley on the drive. He'll kick it to the far corner and Dahl up top. Ethan. Now to White. Over to Ethan. And here is Dahl with 13 on the shot clock. He took some steps, but the reason he took the steps was a foul on Sharky French, I believe.
But the foul before the steps.
Well, it caused the steps, to be honest.
Yeah, good.
Yeah. Either way, it's Landers' ball, baseline inbounds. Sam Parsons returns for the Highclimbers, and there was a substitution as Owen Fraley will step on for the Landers. Baseline inbounds for Kelso. White will get it to Huntley, way outside. 25 seconds. Almost exactly on the shot clock, so last few seconds. We're going to hold for the last shot as Huntley's going to try to drive. He'll swing it over to Fraley. Fraley gets the ball back. Huntley, top of the key. Over it goes to Miller. Miller will hook it to White at the top. One hand pass and a three at the buzzer is off. And we head to the fourth quarter. Kelso 48, Shelton 32. We'll be back. This is MasonWebTV, powered by HCC.
When the time comes for the assistance of real estate professionals, look to the team that has been consistently helping people buy and sell real estate for over 40 years in Mason County. Jeff, Andy, Chrissy, Shelby, and Laura from the Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate take great pride in our area and are proud sponsors of our community. If you are interested to know what your property might be worth or want to find just the right spot, scan that QR code and drop us a line. We'd be honored to help.
Nicotine in vapes can increase feelings of anxiety and depression. Though quitting isn't always easy, it's a great way to care for your mental health. When you're ready to take control of your well-being, choose the Tomorrow Health app. It's free for Washington teens and proven to work. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
Well, we head to the fourth quarter of play. Kelso 48, Shelton 32. Jared?
Well, the Highclimbers had a good quarter. They outscored Kelso 20-8 in that quarter. Good for them.
Highclimbers will start the fourth with the ball with Garcia, French, Parsons, and both Henrys on the court. There's a steal on the pass in, and here comes Huntley the other way. Nice pass down, but ball pops off a foot, goes right back to Huntley out of bounds. It'll be Highclimber balls. 9 seconds into the quarter. Both teams turn the ball over.
Only the 8th turnover for Kelso.
Here's Sharky French with the ball in backcourt for the Highclimbers. Stops and finds Parsons. Parsons back to French. And Sharky gets the ball back from Garcia. Garcia in the corner. Nope, they say a bad screen there by Fletcher Henry. That'll be 3 on Fletcher. First team foul on the Highclimbers in the fourth. So there's Huntley between the circles. To Miller, way outside, foul line to White. White's going to fend off the defense, drive right to the hoop and miss the shot, but drew the foul on the Highclimbers. Henry Fletcher just picked up his 4th personal foul. 30-second timeout call by the Highclimbers here. 7:25 to go in the ball game. Kelso 48, Shelton 32. Jerry, You've been watching this game a quarter and a half longer than I have. So you have a better feel of what's going on here. And Kelso, it looked like Kelso came out on fire to start the game.
They did, but the Highclimbers just could not buy any layups, anything inside. They had their opportunities, but their shooting percentage in that first quarter, they only scored 10 points. But I'm proud of them. They cut down that lead.
Yeah, Mason Guard will check back in for the Highclimbers, replacing Fletcher Henry.
I'm impressed with this young man that's going on the foul line right here. He has some good moves. Good shooter.
Reese White, 14 points. They won't let the substitution occur. They'll have to do it after the first free throw by Reese White. Drops off, and now they'll let the substitution come in. Here comes Mason Guard for Fletcher Henry. So the Climber lineup is Parsons, Guard, Bennett Henry, Garcia, and Sharkey French. White at the free throw for his second free throw. He gets it. Give him 15 points, and it's 49-32. 7:20 to go in the ballgame. French will get it up to Parsons. Parsons fakes the pass back, steps to the three-point arc, takes a three, is short. Rebound goes to White. White, full head of steam, coming back the other way. Tried to step in, lost the ball. It rolls right into the hands of Dieter. He'll put it up and in. 50-32 now.
And he has 4 points.
There's Sharkey French. Quick pass over to Garcia, back to French. High post feed goes to Guard. Guard will jump pass it back to Garcia. And down it goes, and here is a travel on Mason Guard.
And that is too bad because they were working that ball very well, passing the ball very well. Unfortunate it was a travel.
Coach Krieger didn't like that one call very much.
Well,
he was trying to explain what he did. Here is here's Dieter with the ball. Finds Miller. Miller at top for three. That's off. Rebound goes to Garcia. And here comes the Sharkey French. And a steal there by Dieter. Dieter up the far sideline, center of the court. Going to the hoop and landing up and in is going to be Fraley. 4 points for him. 53-32. 6:15 to go in the ballgame. Down it goes the baseline, and here's Guard in the middle of the paint. Puts a little soft touch up and in for Mason. Got him for 11 points. Is that right, Jerry? Here's Miller drawing the charge on Guard. Myers returns for the Highclimbers. Phipps returns as well. Garcia will sit down. And it looks like Sharkey French sat down as well for the Highclimbers. So Myers will bring the ball up the court for Shelton. Under 6 minutes remaining in the ball game. He's met by a trap at the midcourt. Now to Parsons. Parsons' little jumper's off. Rebound pulled down by the Highlanders. And Fraley. Up it goes to Dahl. Back to Fraley for three. Count that bucket.
I have Guard with 11.
Okay. 56-34, 5.5 minutes remain. Here's Parsons back to Myers. Myers trying to spread the floor out, finds Phipps. He'll take a three, short. Rebound goes to Huntley, and Huntley's bringing the ball up. Bounce it over. And here's a three on the way by Fraley again. Count it, count it, count it. And he quickly has 10 points. Full timeout called by the Highclimbers. 5:10 to go in the ball game. Kelso 59, Shelton 34.
Neighbors help each other. It's how community works, and it's how we do business at Hood Canal Communications. We know you count on us for value-priced internet, TV, and phone service, backed by friendly local support. Your hard-earned dollars stay right here as we invest in our community, our people, and smart technology. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected while being a good neighbor.
Fraley has
Jerry, 5:10 to go here in the ball game. 59-34 is our score. Shelton trailing the Kelso. Go ahead now, Jerry. You can talk.
I know that I got to wait for you to say that. Sorry.
Let me reintroduce the game, Jerry. Go ahead.
Anyway, Fraley has 8 points. He has 2 threes in a row. So
I have him down for 10.
Well, let me check.
I have him down for 10.
Let me check.
Here comes Jeremy Myers. Over to Phipps. Phipps on the far sideline. Stops. Gets it back to Myers between the circles. Near side now. Garcia back in the ball game for Shelton. Now Phipps on the far side. Looking for Henry. Gets it to Bennett. Bennett turnaround jumper at the foul line. Hits it. Here comes Dahl with the ball. He'll swing it over. And now Fraley way outside. He's got Garcia on him. Down to the baseline it goes to Dahl. Dahl will dribble out top. Leave it over there for Dieter. Dieter hands it off. Fraley had it stolen by Myers. Myers going to go right to the hoop, put it up, missed the shot, but drew the foul. So Jeremy Myers to the free throw line.
Yeah.
That'll go on Owen Fraley. It's his third. So was I right about Fraley and 10 points or just 8?
Well, I have 8, but you could be right.
It's all right. You know more than I have. So Jeremy Myers at the free throw line. Got his first point. He'll get another one. 59-37, 4:27 to go in the ball game. The Climbers can't really break the 18 mark, can they, Jerry? Here's the second free throw.
2 for 2.
Got it.
From the foul line for Jeremy Myers.
59-38 is our score. Ooh, that was very close to over and back. White got across just in time. And White gets the ball down on the box. They'll kick it out. And here's Farley. Pull up jumper side of the paint. Got it. Count it. Oh, boy. He's having a game here in the late going. 61-38. Approaching 4:05 to go here in the ball game. Here's Phipps with the ball for Shelton. Down to the baseline. Bennett Henry back to Phipps. Up top it goes to Myers. Myers back to Phipps. Phipps trying to get a pass down to Henry. Now up top to Myers, over to Garcia. He'll take a 3. Miss it. Rebound poked out of bounds by guard. It'll be Kelso ball. Checking in for Kelso, Anthony Robinson returns. He's working with White, Dahl. Let's see here. We got Fraley, Dieter on the court for Kelso. Here's White with the ball beyond the three-point arc to the elbow, and here's Robinson in an offensive foul away from the ball, or actually on the screen. And that'll go on Reese White. It's his third team foul on Kelso. 3:34 to go in the ball game. 61-38 is our score. Shelton with the ball. Kelso with the lead, obviously. And here is Phipps on the side of the paint, trying to find some space. Does a nice pivot job. And he's going to force one up with White all over him. And the ball is rejected out. Picked up. No-look pass down to Dahl. Did it fall in? Oh, boy.
He can jump. That's his. Wow.
Got to look at it on the stream here, see what happened. Oh, it was a follow. Okay. Actually, that dunk did not count.
Oh, it did not.
It did not count. The foul was before the follow.
Okay.
Got the crowd all excited, and it was really nice to look at, but it did not count.
That was the third foul on Jeremy Myers.
And Dahl gets 2 free throws, makes it 63-38. Approaching 3 minutes to go in the ball game. Garcia to Myers. Over to Gott, who checked in. Trevor Gott back to Myers. Working with Bennett Henry and Mason Guard. Gott with the ball again. Down it goes to Guard. Guard one-on-one with White. Puts it up a little short. Rebound, Reese White. White will hand it off. Fraley for 3 again. Oh, that's short. Rebound goes to Dieter. Dieter loses his feet, and timeout called by Kelso. It's a 30-second timeout. 2:37 to go here in the ball game. Kelso 64, Shelton 38. Jerry, you have anything to add to this? This is a pretty exciting team. I was on my drive here. I was listening to the radio broadcast. The guys are just right below us, and can't think of his name right now, but he was saying that if the Landers play like they have the last few games, the Highclimbers are going to have a tough night, and that's what it's been.
Well, I was talking to the gentleman over here who coached girls basketball here for 23 years, high school varsity, and he said Kelso is very capable of beating anybody, but they've had a lot of the ups and downs all season. They looked really good in the last game, he said.
Kelso will have the ball coming out of the timeout. 2:37 to go in the ball game. Baseline inbounds, left of the backboard. Dahl will inbounds it. Gets it in. White right with a little scoop. Missed it short. Rebound goes to Gott. And here comes Jeremy Myers. Garcia, quick pass down to Fletcher Henry back in the ball game. Up fakes once, tries to pivot out, finds his brother. A little jumper rolls in for Bennett.
Give the assist to his brother. Okay, Bennett Henry for 2.
63-40 is our score. Kelso with the lead in the ball. Here is Dahl at the top, over to White. Now to Fraley. Fraley gets it over to Eason. Hand it back to Robinson. Robinson draws a double team, keeps it himself, puts it up and in. Oh, boy. Robinson with 11 points. 65-40. Under 2 minutes to go here. Here's Fletcher Henry. Back to Jeremy Myers. Over the far side, Trevor Gott. Gott's got to get rid of it. He finds Myers. Over to Garcia. Garcia to the three-point arc. Down to the baseline, and Bennett Henry back to Garcia for 3. Count it. 5 points for Carter Garcia. And it's 65-43. The Landers' little shuffle pass to White. He'll draw the foul. I believe it'll go on Trevor Gott.
That'd be
No.
his.
That one on Bennett Henry.
Second.
Okay. I saw a 4 and a 0, and I'm thinking there is no 4-0 on the Highclimbers. Must have been a 3. Baseline inbounds to Robinson near corner. 3 on the way, and off the glass, no. Rebound goes to Dahl up top. Freely for 3. Nope. Rebound Bennett Henry with one arm. And here is Jeremy Myers. 1:10 to go in the ball game. Trevor Gott finds Fletcher Henry. Jumper side of the paint. No. Rebound goes to Robinson. These Landers love to run, I got to tell you. No-look pass is deflected. Taken away by Garcia. Garcia will get it to Myers. Myers up the near side to the three-point arc. Leaves it to Garcia up top. Back to Myers. Myers going to drive, step back, and then go baseline again. Out it goes to Gott. Gott fakes the 3, drives right to the bucket, pulls up at the box, puts it up short. Rebound tapped out. And here comes a big man with the ball up to Robinson to the hoop, up and in.
Who made it?
5.
Thank you.
Kendrick Brown in the ballgame for Kelso. I didn't see that substitution. Here's Carter Garcia to Gott up top. Over to Myers, spreading out the defense. 20 seconds remains. Myers to the top, looking for some space. He'll get it to Garcia. He'll take a 3. And be off. Gott taps it to Fletcher Henry, up and in for Fletcher. 4 points for him, and this will be the final seconds of the ball game. 67-45 looks like the final score. Highclimbers put up a fight in the second half, but couldn't overcome their the end of the first half. So that will be that. We'll take a timeout and be back. This is MasonWebTV, powered by HCC.
This time of year, we get some of our coldest temperatures, and unfortunately, that also means some of our highest electric bills. Beauty 3 is here to help with bill assistance programs and tips on saving energy. The colder it is outside, the harder your system works to warm your home. Keep the warm air inside by sealing air leaks with caulking or weather stripping and covering windows with heavy curtains. Get more energy-saving ideas at pud3.org/tips.
Share HCC love and save. For a limited time, when you refer a friend to Hood Canal Communications, you both get a $50 account credit, and your friend gets free installation. That's right, $50 for you, $50 for them, plus waived install fees. New customer activation required and some restrictions may apply. Share the love, share the savings, share HCC. Don't wait. Visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481 today.
When life gets stressful, reaching for a vape might seem like a quick fix. But vaping can actually make feelings of anxiety and depression worse each time you vape. Nicotine tricks your brain into feeling rewarded, and the more you vape, the more nicotine receptors your brain creates. Over time, your body needs more and more nicotine to feel good, and when you can't get enough, you can experience withdrawal symptoms like anxiety, mood swings, and depression. Learn more at chooseyouwa.org. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
When it comes to real estate, experience matters. For over 40 years, the Conklin team at Windermere has been helping Mason County buy and sell homes with care, dedication, and local expertise. We are Jeff, Andy, Shelby, Chrissy, and Laura, your neighbors, climber sponsors, and friends. Thinking about selling or curious what your home is worth, or maybe you're ready to find the perfect spot to call your own. Simply scan the QR code and drop us a line. We'd love the chance to connect and help make your next chapter a great one.
If you're enjoying this broadcast, please give us a like on your favorite social media. Use the handle at MasonWebTV to find us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Blue Sky Social. Subscribe and follow MasonWebTV so you never miss anything. Also, thank our sponsors who are helping make this broadcast possible. They include Mason County Public Utility District Number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, proudly serving the Hood Canal in Mason County since 1935.
Well, it's the final here in Kelso. The Highlanders knock off the Shelton Highclimbers 67-45. And I'd pick up the right clipboard, Jerry, I would be able to give the totals here. So the Highlanders got 14 points from Reese White, 13 from Anthony Robinson, 12 from Owen Fraley. Let's see here, 6 from Owen Dahl, 5 from Bronson Miller, 4 from Bryson Etham. Let's see here. I got 4 points for Carter Huntley, 4 points for Alex Dieter. For the Highclimbers, leading the way there was Mason Guard. He had 11. 8 for Sam Parsons, 8 for Braden Phipps, 6 for Bennett Henry, 4 for Fletcher Henry, 2 free throws for Jeremy Myers. Oh, I said 5 for Carter Garcia. Can't leave him out. I think that's all that I have there. Jerry's still working on his stuff, and we're waiting for stuff from Darrell White as well. We'll take another quick timeout and be back. Final score, Kelso 67, Shelton 45. This is MasonWebTV, powered by HCC.
This broadcast of Highclimbers basketball on MasonWebTV, powered by HCC, is being brought to you in part by Citizens for Shelton Schools, who want to thank the community for your support of the recent levy. With your vote, activities like athletics, clubs, band, and so much more will continue. Paid for by the Citizens for Shelton Schools.
Vape companies have a history of targeting teens. Now that they've been caught red-handed marketing to minors in Washington State and forced to pay millions in a major lawsuit, when it comes to your health, choose what matters. Choose you. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
When the time comes for the assistance of real estate professionals, look to the team that has been consistently helping people buy and sell real estate for over 40 years in Mason County. Jeff, Andy, Chrissy, Shelby, and Laura from the Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate take great pride in our area and are proud sponsors of our community. If you are interested to know what your property might be worth or want to find just the right spot, scan that QR code and drop us a line. We'd be honored to help.
This time of year, we get some of our coldest temperatures, and unfortunately, that also means some of our highest electric bills. Beauty 3 is here to help with bill assistance programs and tips on saving energy. The colder it is outside, the harder your system works to warm your home. Keep the warm air inside by sealing air leaks with caulking or weather stripping and covering windows with heavy curtains. Get more energy-saving ideas at pud3.org/tips.
It's a final here in Kelso. The Highlanders 67, the Highclimbers from Shelton 45. Jerry, what do you have here? What's
Okay, here's my statistics. The Highclimbers made a good effort, came back a little bit in the second half. They had a real good third quarter. Now, statistically, they had 18 turnovers. They were 9 for 17 from the foul line for 53%. They improved in the second half in their foul shooting. They also improved on their they shot 16 for 45 from the field for 35%. They did much better in the second half in their shooting from the field. So there were some good things that happened here in the second half for the Highclimbers. Kelso only had 9 turnovers. That is great. They had, well, it's good. And they were 8 for 12 from the foul line for 66%. And they were 22 for 53 from the field for 42%. Yes, they did cool off a little bit in the second half. But, overall, they had a 30-point lead. The Highclimbers, I think, were able to cut it down
to 18.
To 18.
18, yeah.
And then, of course, they got. Then Kelso came back and upped it to 22 points at the end.
I think this has quit working, Jerry, so we'll have to apologize to Daryl White on that because it's not updating. So I'll have to double check it when I get home. It could be that. There could be a lot of reasons.
Yeah.
A lot of different technology not working properly is not an impossibility here tonight. And but we're here. We got on the air.
But I would like to just say something.
Okay.
It's been great working with you, both the boys and girls. We do have another game for the girls Wednesday, from what I hear, against Evergreen.
Yeah, I'll get into that here
shortly. It's been great working with you.
Well, it's good to have you here, Jerry, and nice to have Daryl wherever he is. And we apologize we can't get his stats up, and I'm not sure why, other than the fact that must not be updating, and that is on me. But let's, one more thing I could try. I think it's still up here. No, it's not. We'll see if it is. No, it's not. Never mind. Can't look at that either. All right, I tried, Daryl. Sorry. Okay, so the winner here, Kelso, plays at Prairie on Wednesday. Unfortunately, the Highclimber season has come to an end. Our next broadcast is Wednesday night when the Shelton girls play at Evergreen. That's the #1 team, and they're pretty good.
They are very good. They're undefeated in league, I believe.
Yeah, I want to say they're 15-3 or 4 or something like that. I wrote all this stuff up earlier yesterday, actually. Just taking a look at everything. So we'll have that game on. I believe the tip-off time is 7 o'clock, so we'll be down there probably about 5.
Yeah, I was talking to the former coach at here, Kelso girls. He said Evergreen's a real deal.
Yeah, I can believe that. I believe their RPI is 7. It's high. Either way, we'll get into all about that when we get more down to on Wednesday night. Let's see here. Anything else to add here?
No. I appreciate you getting here as quick as you could.
Almost. If they just moved it to 6:30 start, we would have had the full game online.
We tried.
I tried.
You tried.
I got a no but I had to ask the question.
Sure.
The answer is always no if you don't ask, and I did ask the question.
I can't imagine how quickly you set up.
Well, I called my wife on my way from Heritage and said that was a record teardown. So, it was a record teardown. I was throwing things in bags.
I think it might have been a record setup.
Well, it probably was, but, I got here just as the national anthem was starting. I was walking in the door. But it took me that long to get up here, wheeling everything in, got the elevator going, which I really do want to thank Bob Kickner for letting me use the elevator.
Good.
And, yeah, it was interesting. And I came around this corner, and I saw these guys sitting here. I was like, oh, no, I got to go this way. So I went around. But, it didn't really make any difference. But I did get, midway through the second quarter.
And Daryl, thank you for your efforts, too.
Yeah, I guess that'll do it for us here in Kelso. My thanks, as always, to Jerry Apple, Daryl White for their help with tonight's broadcasts. 2 of them from 2 cities. We'll have to work on that. Final score again, Kelso 67, Shelton 45. We will talk to you Wednesday from the Vancouver area. You have been watching high school sports on MasonWebTV, powered by HCC. Thank you, everybody.
The preceding presentation on MasonWebTV, powered by HCC, has been brought to you by Hood Canal Communications, committed to providing quality services that exceed customer expectations in voice, video, data, and customer service, keeping our community connected since 1934. Mason County Public Health and Human Services Prevention Education Partners Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition. Mason PUD 3, connecting our community with safe, reliable, economical, and sustainable services 24/7. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge. Mason County Public Utility District Number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, proudly serving the Hood Canal in Mason County since 1935. The Port of Shelton, promoting possibilities and providing economic benefit to our community. And Mason Health, united community, empowered people, exceptional health.
Thanks for watching Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.